Alright, it's my 2002 Seafox 256. Basically a 26-foot boat. It's got a Yamaha 4-stroke. I believe it's a 2010. I'd have to look at the number on it to be 100% sure. I bought it from a Yamaha dealer in Crystal River. It was a factory demo. I believe it was a Scout dealership, so they took some people out on the new Scouts with this motor, so it had very low hours. Had them put it on for me. Removed a couple of 2-stroke 150s. They were not very fuel efficient, and with the extra weight in the back, the boat actually performs much better with the single engine, the single 4-stroke. We got a seat in the stern. I hardly ever use that. I usually put a cooler there. It's a little bit dirty from being in my shed. We have a backrest on a leaning post, fold down, leg support. We got some Yamaha gauges. Turn this on. Let's see what kind of hours we got. 265 hours. Got a gauge mounted stereo, and I have an iPod USB port for that. No CD player. My CD players kept going bad when I cleaned the boat. Actually, my old one is still mounted right there. I haven't found anything to plug that hole up yet, so that's still in there. I also have a couple of open gauge holes from the twins. I had a lot more gauges. Haven't had the chance to find anything to plug those up with. Let's fire this motor up. All starts up just like that, even when it's been sitting for a week or two. Doesn't burn any oil. Saltwater wash down back here. I actually have 4 batteries in this boat, 2 start batteries on this side. I have 2 industrial gel cell batteries on this side, mainly for storage. They will start the engine, but they're really designed for long run times with accessories, bilge pumps, things like that. Got the bracket there for the brand new Simrad, about 2,500 bucks. Through hull transducer. I really don't even know how to use it yet. I got the box and all the paperwork, and haven't really played around with it too much. That's how new it is. Also, it comes with the obviously they're not in here, but it comes with my old school Garmin. I think it's a 540 something or other. Real easy to use, loaded with GPS numbers actually. Walk around the boat here a little bit. We got a walk-in console with just a little porta toilet down there. Good for the wife. Uses for storage mainly. It's tight, but enough room to get in there when you have to. Got some cushions on the bow. Again, these are really only for the island days. The island time. I take this out when I'm going fishing. Got a Lumar windlass, free fall windlass. Nice galvanized plow anchor. All works good. Makes it easy to drop the anchor and pull it in. Let's see what else we got here. Got a cooler brackets here. My cooler's getting a little bit beat up, so there's no sense in including that in the boat. Be time to buy a new cooler probably. Walk around the boat a little more. We got some dive tank racks. These are the universal slide mounts, aluminum mounts. I got one on each side. You can slide dive tank racks, spear gun holders. There's all kinds of accessories you can slide into those aluminum brackets. Got fish boxes in the floor, built-in rod holders on the sides. in here. One on each side. T-top, got the gold rod holders, fluorescent light. I got an LED little floodlight here. Some new speakers I just bought from my stereo. Little glove box down here, and also another dry storage up here. The hull overall is in decent shape. It does have some scars on it from use, which is better than a boat that's been parked and never used, and we've used this boat. So it's got some marks on there from sliding dive tanks around in here, and it's got a couple extra holes where the little gunnel cushions used to be. I forget what those are called, combing pads or something like that, but there's some extra holes that aren't being used anymore from some things that have been changed around over the years on this boat. Few spots of star cracking on the gel coat, which is purely cosmetic. See if I can find there's a little nick in the floor from sliding the dive tank around. No big deal. Like I said, it's better than having a boat that's been parked in a storage lot for years and never used. There's a spot on the gel coat right there, a little spider crack. Like I said, it's just cosmetic. It's nothing structural. Got drains in the floor. It's a self-bailing deck. Got a nice walk-through transom. We usually just keep this open. No water ever comes up there. All the bilge pumps are right down here. It was a little hard to get to, so I added that big door right there so you can get your hands down in there and work on it. The transducer is also down through there, the through-hull transducer. Walk around the boat one more time. All the aluminum's in really good shape. The cushions, I would say, are probably a 7 out of a 10 maybe. They have tons of life left in them. Obviously, you could replace them if you wanted to. The boat would look a little better. It's not a perfect boat. If it was perfect, I'd be asking a lot more money for it, but mechanically, it's 100%. Got rod holders in the gunnels here. It's got a few more access panels in the floor. There is a freshwater wash down also. The storage tank's up here, the pump's underneath that compartment. I've never used it. The pump looks to be in good shape. I've never even tried using it, so I'm not sure if that works or what the condition of the tank is or any of that. It all appears to be good. Got a little rope locker here. There's at least 350-foot anchor rope in there. Doesn't look like it, but it spools up in there really nice with the windlass. The old halogen flood up here, it works, but those things are hard on the batteries. Alright, hopefully this gives you a better idea of what this boat looks like. Again, it's mechanically, it's a 10 out of 10. Cosmetically, maybe a 7. But it wouldn't take much to bring it to a 10 if that's what you wanted. But to me, if you have a 10 out of 10, it makes you not want to use the boat. That's just my opinion. go ahead and fire it up one more time.